There's a movie, came out a number of years ago. Maybe some of you had seen it. It was called Michael. It starred John Travolta. And John played the part of the angel Michael. Now, there's a whole lot of story around it, but he was in form on earth. And he was doing some stuff. He only had a limited amount of time to be on earth, but during the course of his travels and adventures, at one point he was out in the country. He loved seeing the biggest things. Excuse me. So he had a book of the biggest frying. Where's the biggest frying pan? You know, and where's the biggest this? And where's the biggest that? And he happened in this scene to be looking at the world's biggest ball of string. It was out in a field in Iowa somewhere. And while he and the people he was traveling with were looking at this and making comments, he happened to glance over into this farm field. And in the field was this big black bull. Big horns, big thick neck. And it was standing there and it was looking at him. As soon as he spotted it, his eyes get big. And his face changed from interest in the ball to awe at the sight of this creature. And he threw off his cape and he started to paw the ground like a bull. And in a very low voice he says, "Battle." And off he goes. He runs and he hurdles over the fence and he heads for the bull, and the bull's getting it. He sees him coming and the bull starts doing the same thing. And the bull lowers his head. And in this wonderful scene, this wide angle scene, you see the two of them, the bull and Michael the angel, running toward each other. And Michael bends over and he puts his head down and smash! They whack each other right in the head. And the bull staggers away and Michael goes flopping on his back. And the people come running up to Michael. And he's laying there and there's a shot. You can see the bull, and the bull's sitting back on its haunches and its head's kind of doing this. And they have those little Tweety Bird things to show that he got knocked for a loop. And the people run over and the guy leans down to Michael and he says, Michael, are you okay?" And Michael's laying there and he goes, "I'm so happy." Let me do that again. Listen, he's just been knocked on his ass. And he says, "I am so happy." And what occurred to me in that moment was he was happy because he was fulfilling his destiny. That's it. Michael was built to battle. He was one of God's warriors. He was an angel come to serve and protect his king. And on earth, there wasn't a whole lot of that having to go on. So he found this opportunity with another one of God's wonderful creatures saying, "Sure, I'll engage with you." There was no hatred, there was no anger. In fact, there was total joy in doing this thing. Well, it didn't excite me at all. I thought it was wonderful. I thought it was such a wonderful message. That if you want to be happy, you've got to do the thing that you were designed to do.